Good evening. I'm Jerry Mills, your friendly neighborhood paradigmicalist. Most of us would like to enjoy higher standards of living, but would like to spend less money. We'd like to make healthier choices in life, and some of us would like to be more environmentally responsible. But how can we do all four at the same time? We've always heard that we cannot do all four at the same time. Well, about 2 years ago, some students asked me a question that took me a few months to answer. And I came to the conclusion that yes, we are able to raise our standard of living, spend less money doing it, make healthier choices in life, and become more environmentally responsible all at the same time.
When people talk about lowering our standard of living, basically what they mean is that we should continue buying the same things in the same way, only do less of it. That's where I have a problem. Advertisers have us convinced that that's what we have to do. Even environmentalists are convinced that that's what we have to do. Well, what do advertisers do to get us to waste money? We commonly believe that advertisers broaden our choices, but that's really not what an advertiser's job is. An advertiser's job is to narrow your choices to the thing that he wants to sell you. You see, nobody buys a product because he wants that product. He buys it because he hopes to get a benefit from that product. Let's take Coca-Cola for example. Nobody buys a Coca-Cola because he wants a Coca-Cola. After all, as soon as he finishes drinking it, he no longer has the Coca-Cola. He buys it because he wants refreshment, flavor, and quick energy. The advertiser for Coca-Cola tries to convince you that the only way that you're going to get those benefits is to buy a Coca-Cola. Maybe you're saying, okay, no, I'm not that gullible. I don't have to buy Coca-Cola. I can buy a can of sweetened iced tea. I can buy a can of coffee. I can buy an athletic drink, and so on and so on. But everything I just mentioned is just sugared water. Is sugared water the only way to get those benefits? No, of course not. Is sugared water the best way to get refreshment, flavor, quick energy? No, it's actually one of the worst ways of getting those benefits.
Okay, so what is a smart alternative to sugared water? Remember, we're wanting refreshment, flavor, and quick energy. Here's my smart alternative. Green tea. Check the internet under superfoods. You'll find that green tea is mentioned more than almost anything else. Easily one of the top 10. The cost? 3 cents a tea bag. Very slim. Just drop it into your hot water, let it steep for about 2 minutes. But what about flavor? What about quick energy? A handful of raisins. The cost? Oh, maybe about 10 cents, 15 at most. So, for about 3 cents, 18 in all, you've got yourself refreshment, flavor, quick energy. Now, those are the benefits. The cost, I said no more than 18 cents. Health benefits, you know they are much healthier than processed sugar. Environmental benefits, I've been reusing this plastic container. The raisins themselves come in a pasteboard box, just one box, not 20 or 30 cans. Much more environmentally friendly. And this paper here is much more environmentally friendly than cans. So, okay, the tea is about ready. What do I do to carry it about? Of course it's hot. I cannot put it in a plastic container just yet. But I can let it cool overnight. After all, in most cases, if you're wanting flavor, refreshment, and quick energy, you're going to know it hours ahead of time. So you have time to plan what you're going to do. Once it is thoroughly cooled, I'm cheating a little bit. It didn't really cool overnight. We're back in just a couple of minutes. But what do you do after it has cooled overnight? You put it in a water bottle. You do want a water bottle if you're going to go out bicycling and doing some sweating. This is a water bottle that belongs to somebody else I know. I don't know the price of it, but I did some checking, and something like this cost about $4.50 or $5 or even more. It's easily breakable, seems to me, and being breakable, I would rather not have it. It probably leaks very easily too. Here is what I did. Amazing discovery. I went through a camping supply store, the school supply store, and what I found was this, a yogurt bottle. This was on special for 49 NT dollars, that's New Taiwan dollars. In real money, that amounts to less than $1.50. Regular price, closer to about $2 in American money. There's a great benefit to it that does not come with this one. This was full of yogurt. I didn't have to pay anything for the yogurt. As long as I paid for the bottle, the yogurt was free. Okay, benefit, let's look at it. It does the same thing as this bottle, but this is more durable. You drop this on the pavement, it's not going to break. If you drop the pavement on it, it's not going to break, probably. Cost, as I said, about 2/5 of what this would cost. Health benefits, better because it was full of yogurt. Environmental benefit, well, once this breaks, you're going to have to replace it. It probably cost more to make this. Now this one I expect to be using for years because of how durable it is. I know that because I've been using this one for about 5 years. This also came with yogurt. Didn't have to pay for the yogurt, just the bottle. So we have a very durable bottle here. that is cheaper, healthier, and serves the same purpose, but does a better job of it. Okay, it's ready. Time to go bicycling.
Bottled water. What you want is a thirst quencher, refreshment. Cost anywhere from 30 cents to $1 for a 10-ounce bottle, but the major cost is a bottle. Health depends on what kind of plastic is used. In some cases, a heat source such as the sunlight may leach melamine residue into the water, and is probably as safe from bacteria as the water at home. Environmental impact is toxic during production, transportation, and recycling, and more fuel is used to carry these bottles of water than to transport the tap water to your home. Tap water, it's a thirst quencher. It's hard to determine the price because in most places water is subsidized. But since no bottles are used, it's probably much less. Boiled water is probably healthier than bottled water because you can be fairly sure that it doesn't have melamine or other such toxins in it. Environmental impact, well, much less than the bottled water for the reasons I've already stated. Instead of asking, what brand should I buy, we should be asking ourselves two other questions. One, what benefit do I want? And two, what's the best way of getting that benefit? So instead of letting advertisers narrow us to different brands of basically the same thing, I'm looking at a world of choices. And that's how we can raise our standard of living, spend less money doing it, make healthier choices, and protect the environment all at the same time.